Goethe Geronimo was born in the Badonke tribe of the Chiricahua near the Gila River in what is now Arizona, which was then part of Mexico, but Geronimo's family has always considered this land to be theirs. Geronimo's parents taught him according to Apache traditions. He married a Chiricahua woman and had 3 children. On March 5, 1851, a detachment of 400 Mexican soldiers from the state of Sonora, led by Colonel Jose Maria Carrasco, attacked the Geronimo camp near Xenos, while most of the tribal men went to the city to trade. Among those killed were Geronimo's wife, children, and mother. The tribal leader, Mangas Coloradas, decided to take revenge on the Mexicans and sent Goethe to Cochise for help. Although, according to Geronimo himself, he had never been a tribal leader, from that moment on he became its military leader. For the Chiricahua tribe, this also meant that he was a spiritual leader. In accordance with his position, Geronimo led many raids against the Mexicans and later against the US Army. Always outnumbered in battle against Mexican and American troops, Geronimo became famous for his bravery and elusiveness, which he demonstrated from 1858 to 1886. At the end of his military career, he led a tiny band of 38 men, women, and children. For a whole year, he was hunted by 5,000 US Army soldiers, a quarter of the entire US Army at the time, and several units of the Mexican Army. Geronimo's people were among the last independent Indian warriors to refuse to recognize the authority of the United States government in the American West. The end of the resistance came on September 4, 1886, when Geronimo was forced to surrender to American General Nelson Miles in Arizona. Geronimo and the other soldiers were sent to Fort Pickens, Florida, and his family to Fort Marion. They were reunited in May 1887, when they were all moved together to Mount Vernon Barracks in Alabama for 5 years. In 1894, Geronimo was moved to Fort Sill in Oklahoma. In his old age, he became a celebrity. He appeared at exhibitions, including the 1904 World's Fair in St. Louis, Missouri, where he sold souvenirs and his own photographs. However, he was not allowed to return to his ancestral land. Geronimo took part in the inaugural parade of US President Theodore Roosevelt in 1905. He asked the president to return his train back to Arizona, but was refused. In 1905, Geronimo agreed to tell his story to S.M. Barrett, the head of the Lawton Department of Education. Barrett sought permission from the president to publish the book. Geronimo told only what he wanted to tell, did not answer questions, and did not change anything in his story. In early 1909, 79-year-old Geronimo fell off his horse and lay on the ground until morning. 3 days later, February 17, 1909, he died of pneumonia at Fort Sill and was buried in the local Apache Indian captive cemetery.